Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome. My name is Ingrid, and those new to my channel, this is Ingrid's Insights. And may you receive an insight, a sudden illumination, epiphany, but something that's going to be startling and get you going into a new direction is what I'm hearing. And we're going to begin with the energy of the Celtic cross. There is a tower moment coming. This is a revelation. That's that shock that is coming. And it involves two people, a partnership. And you have maybe been building, but on a situation that is not really based in truth or reality. And the heavens, God, divine intervention is coming. It could bring a blessing in disguise. But you have someone, a deep feeling person, a masculine energy that is listening to you, supporting you, helping you rebuild something that is coming crashing down. And you're going to really feel confident and loved because at the foundation, you have the Queen of Cups, where you have the divine partnership of the Queen and King of Water. There is a lot of emotion about whatever this situation is, Scorpio, and it's crashing down for your benefit, even though this shocking news, this sudden revelation could be emotionally turbulent, but you're able to balance this out. And you were influenced in the past by the Chariot. This is the energy of Cancerian, watery. You have deep feelings about moving forward, facing your fears and your shadows, and moving with a lot of willpower and determination. You've been doing that. And why is it that we had the tower? Well, you're learning about it. You're being curious. Why is this crashing? What happened? What's the sudden communication? Because often the tower comes with verbal communication that is out of nowhere, or suddenly you're getting the information because you're seeing the truth. And when you see the truth, you're going to feel like it's time to move forward. Well, in the recent past, you had the Chariot. You may had the vehicle to move, to drive you toward a new destiny. And you're now, this could be in the few days ahead at the end of the year, you're using that Aquarius energy to jump forward into a brand new beginning. Take that leap of faith. There could be a risk involved. But you're going to take bold action anyway. You're confident with this risk. You could be a daredevil. And when you are, that is going to be received by those in your environment, a particular person. You're getting the truth. You're getting the facts. You're maybe needing to speak to a professional. And what is coming as your hope and fear? What is it that is coming for you? Well, your hope and fear is you will reevaluate relationships. You do have a lot of deep feelings and ability to stay firm emotionally, even if there's turbulence. But you're receiving a new love offer. You could have been bored or apathetic or just in the doldrums. But the final advice is temperance, Sagittarius energy. You're getting your feet wet with something that you want to do. You want to take a risk on. You're ready to move forward on an adventure. And it's going to require you to blend these two cups to come into reconciliation, maybe with a partner. But there is harmony coming after a collapse. And the card I'm getting, the message is to focus. That is the most important thing for you, Scorpio, to focus. And the number 38 could be important. You could be seeing multiples of 333 or 888, saying you're coming into a collaboration with others, a dream team, the right group of people to help you take action, to communicate wisely, and to focus. You could have been in this kind of nightmare in the forest. I see a lot of green, twinkling lights, and you're out, and maybe there's the sound of a dog barking, the howling of a wolf. But you're going to come into focusing, and the focus is going to definitely be important for you. So everyone, Scorpio, craves a level of safety, yet this level is different from us all. We might want to take a risk. Some people are risk adverse, but you've got two cards of taking bold action. And the Chariot, in the recent past, you always drove yourself toward your triumph, victory. You had a lot of willpower. So again, you might crave a level of safety that others around you don't want. It could be different for you and another person, and that could be bringing in a sudden revelation that something needs to change radically. But be aware of the risks in a current situation. Reflect on that, Scorpio, because you're ready to take a leap of faith. Be aware of risks in a current situation before making your decision. You're needing to bring a balanced approach, especially emotionally, and use all of your gifts and talents and maybe blend different parts of yourself in a new, unique way, Scorpio, because this is a reading about focus. What is it you need to focus on? You need to look at it from a perspective of looking at the facts, analyzing, looking with intelligence. And if you need help, you'll get a professional, maybe a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. But listen to warnings if you are given them right now, Scorpio. Watch and act on red flags. So if you're feeling this energy of just bold confidence, you might want to see there could be a red flag coming with the Tower. But you're ready to take this risk is what I sense. And what is this risk involving? Well, it's involving the energy of the Valkyrie. And there is the sword again with the Valkyrie and the King of Swords. So the number we're coming to is 12. And 12 and 1 is 3. And we've been connecting to that energy of, well, actually it's 42. We're going into the number of 42. 4 and 2 is 6, and that is victory. So if there has been a choice you need to make, you will make it now. Valkyrie could be important. You have control over yourself only, and you can choose your thoughts and actions. Well, that is what you're focusing on, your thoughts and actions, Scorpio. It is never too late to change. And the Tower is saying something is dramatically in your sphere of influence, where you live, your home, your relationship is shockingly changing. It is never too late to change, Scorpio. You can transform your fears. Be courageous even though you may be fearful. Well, there is something fearful, but you're going to take the leap of faith and have bold confidence that you're able to move forward. And what else do we need to know? The Valkyries were beautiful and incandescent in appearance. This was from the energy of the Vikings, of the Norse mythology. And so there is bravery in you. And there is also, you will release yourself from the heavy bonds of regret. And that is a powerful lesson you're coming to learn. There is something with the Tower. And you're ready to move on and take a risk. The risk to gain, you need to look into that with a professional eye. And Scorpio, I'm so happy to be delivering this message to you today. But you will confidently move forward, rebuild. And if you're not going to rebuild, you're walking away toward a new destiny. And it's going to come with balance, with holding your own now, and sending you so much love. Please like, share, and subscribe.